Something happened to me last week that made me realise that the world is never going to be the same ever again, and you can no longer believe anything that you see or hear. Let me show you. A friend sent me this. He just sent it on
Joining us in the
Facebook.
studio is the renowned journalist Joel Gibson. He's well known for his article about new financial opportunities available to everyone. Welcome, Joel.
You wrote an article a few months ago about two well-known Australian businessmen who could potentially transform every Australian into a wealthy person. Could you tell us how much truth there is in this?
I'll tell you how much truth there is in this. Absolutely none. It's total bullshit. This video is a deep fake where they've taken a real segment I did on Today's Show with Carl and Sarah. They've dubbed our voices using AI, and they've even changed the way our mouths move to make it look like their dodgy investment scheme script, which they put into our mouths. Now, here's the original segment that they've used.
Go back. Well, we're used to paying extra for more data and making international calls, but now almost half of Australia's mobile providers are charging more for faster network speed.
They're calling it telco shrinkflation. And here to break it down is finance expert Joel Gibson. Joel, good morning to you. Which mobile providers are now capping speeds on their plans?
Well, funnily enough, it's about half of them. You know, I've been working with the telco experts at Whistle Out on this, and they've sent me a list. I couldn't fit them all on one graphic.
Really?
Now, the voices sound kind of similar, although Sarah's been given an American accent and I've got a faintly English accent. But the scariest thing about it is the way they've actually changed the way our mouths move so that it looks like we are delivering their dodgy script about some half-assed investment scheme. I'll try and zoom in and show you what I mean.
Joining us in the studio is the renowned journalist Joel Gibson. He's well known for his article about new financial opportunities available to everyone. Welcome, Joel.
You wrote an article a few months ago about two well-known Australian businessmen who could potentially transform every Australian into a wealthy person. Could you tell us how much truth there is in this?
A pleasure to see you all. As you know, I've dedicated a substantial portion of my work to exploring new opportunities that could open doors to financial independence for all Australians. And as a result of this work, I've discovered something extraordinary.
So Facebook would be appalled to know about this, wouldn't it? To know that people were taking copyrighted material, overdubbing it, changing the way people's mouths move, and using it to sell dodgy financial investment schemes. I reported it, as you'd expect, and this is the response I get. It doesn't violate Facebook's community standards, apparently. Now, I accept that Facebook probably doesn't have a human reviewing these reports. It's probably just some sort of bot. And it hasn't picked up, I suppose, on how unusual this particular report is. So I've appealed, and I'll let you know how I go with that. But clearly Facebook does not have their eye on the ball when it comes to this stuff. And the scary thing is, what else is it being used for? Is it being used to influence the next US election? Is it being used to influence the referendum in Australia at the moment? Is it being used to do more than just sell dodgy investment schemes like this one? Who knows? But it's out there. And I suspect it's more rife than we realise. And I just wanted to warn people about it because I'm still absolutely gobsmacked at what I've seen in the past week. This is all news to you, by the way. My name's Joel. I'm a money-saving expert. I'm not a wealth creation or get-rich-quick spruiker, despite what that Facebook ad might suggest. I am trying to post every day this year a new money-saving tip on this account up to about number 200 out of 365. So we're getting there slowly. Follow for more money-saving updates if you're interested in this sort of stuff. You will not get rich quick or investment schemes on this account. You'll get plenty of ways to save a buck so that you can spend less on the boring things in life and have a bit more money on the fun things. Have a great day.